Hey guys, so we're going to talk about Crazy Rich Asians, one of the first Hollywood movies done entirely with an Asian cast, Asian American from the United Kingdom, Singapore, China, Japanese people, I mean from all over the place, but they are all Asian. And this is very interesting in the same year that Black Panther has been released. I mean, there are black people from the United States, from the United Kingdom, and from other countries actually. So it's a very interesting thing that these two big movies, important movies for two communities, ethnicities, are released in the same year. Crazy Rich Asians tells the story of Rachel, played by Constance Wu, who's a woman, a professor that has a boyfriend who is, gorgeous and perfect and everything, but he has been keeping a secret from her, and that's that he is insanely rich. His family is from Singapore. He invites his girlfriend to a wedding, to the wedding of a friend, and she is going to meet his family, which is going to be just insane because, I mean, they are very, very rich, and she's not really into that. She's the daughter of a single mother, and they had to really work a lot to get where they are now. So it's very interesting, these two worlds colliding. Again, this is a romantic comedy, a romantic movie, so you get all the stereotypes, all the tropes, all the repetitive kind of comedy that you would get from any other romantic drama, comedy, whatever. And you have the funny character played by Awkwafina in this movie. Of course, Rachel is kind of silly, is kind of clumsy. The guy, of course, is the dreamiest guy possible, and he's perfect. I mean, he takes off his shirt and he's like, oh my god, he's perfect. Everything is perfect in this movie. All the men are gorgeous and all the women are beautiful, so it's kind of insane, and it's kind of repetitive in that way. I think that's what it makes it not so big movie, to be honest, as Black Panther, because Black Panther was about the history of black people, and of course a superhero that was black, and so many other things, and history and everything. And this movie doesn't really deal with a lot of that. It deals with a part of it, but it doesn't really take into account really what it is to be Asian or something like that. I mean, they just happen to be rich people that are from Asia, and as you may know, the largest amount of billionaires in the world actually live in China, not in the United States or anywhere else. So of course, in Asia, that's where it happens. So it's not that surprising. I mean, to me it wasn't that surprising, like, oh my god, Singapore is such a beautiful thing. I already knew that, to be honest. I had seen it in videos, I had seen it on YouTube, documentaries, things like that, so I wasn't really surprised by the movie in that way. I was surprised, for example, with the performance by Michelle Yeoh, who's an amazing actress. I love Michelle Yeoh. She's so amazing. You can see her in Star Trek Discovery, for example, and everywhere she does an amazing job. And here it's the same thing. She's the mother of the beautiful guy in this movie, and she's just a relentless mother, and she's so nasty sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't feel like she has feelings a little bit, so that's really well done from Michelle Yeoh. But you get to discover her a little bit more and her family, and you understand things. I think you don't blame her for everything at the end of the movie. Of course, you know how this movie ends. They end up together. I mean, I'm not spoiling anything because this is a romantic comedy. Of course they're going to end up together. And if you didn't know, the book that this movie is based on has 2 sequels. So they are actually planning to do 2 more movies about this. I really love everything about this movie. I don't hate it. I mean, the art direction is really well done. There's a wedding scene that's just amazing. You have the costume design that it's really well done, so well done that I think it should be considered for an Academy Award. The cinematography is fine, it's really serviceable to the touristy aspect of the movie, let's say, because they want to introduce Singapore to us, so it's like, okay, fine. The other actors are okay. Awkwafina is funny, and Rachel and Constance Wu, sorry, is okay. She's a good actress. She's fine, and Henry Golding is gorgeous. I get it. But besides Michelle Yeoh and maybe Awkwafina, the performances are, what you would expect in a romantic comedy. They're not really amazing or underwhelming. They're just fine. And the movie in general is just fine. You get a laugh, you get entertained by how amazingly rich they are, and it's fine. It's a good movie. It's a romantic comedy that you can go on a date with, or just watching TV if you're bored or whatever. It's not really the biggest movie ever, and it's kind of disappointing in that side, because this movie is very important to the Asian community in general in the world. They should have had a better movie to show for it, to be honest. This movie was done in Hollywood. There are many movies done in Asia that are much better. I dare to say, if you see the history of Asian cinema, you will find absolute gems all over the place. So if you can see that, go and do that, but this is a good start for Hollywood, and let's hope they make it better. I forgot to say that Gemma Chan is actually in this movie. She's going to be in the Captain Marvel movie, and she's actually pretty good here, so I think that she's going to do a good job in Captain Marvel. I hope I'm not disappointed. So this is everything I have to say about this movie. Thank you so much for listening and watching this video. Of course, like this video, comment down below whatever you want about this movie. What are your thoughts about this movie? Share this video on your social media, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.